situate our assessment within its proper historical context, it is important to acknowledge that not all the projects currently underway originated with the Tinubu administration. A few were conceived or initiated by preceding government. Talking about continuity. I can say with authority that most of the projects today, 75% of our old projects initiated by previous administration, 25% initiated by the present government. In fact, the directive of Mr. President to us in FCT, you must continue with abandoned projects before you go into new projects. Today, we have invited Nigerians to come and witness the revolution in infrastructure building, where we are taking 31 days, not 3.5 days, 31 days to see what we are talking about, infrastructure revolution. These projects, 80% were awarded 2010, 2015, 2016, 2014, 2017, 2018, down to 2020, even at the eve of leaving office, projects were awarded. I was the director of Mr. President, Minister, we can't allow you, as a Minister of State, to award new projects without at least showing concern that abandoned projects must be completed. I'm happy to say that it is our culture, not because Mr. A was in charge when these projects were awarded. Therefore, it is no longer convenient. No. Projects are awarded after government is a continuum. Government comes, government go. So it does not mean that you must award. It's only the ones you have awarded. That's the only one you make sure is completed. All projects awarded by previous governments are the ones who are completed today. We don't care what you will say that you started, who finished it, who completed. That's what matters. Get on the clap. Whether you clap, you don't clap. When you come to Abuja, you will miss your road. So when you come and you ask the taxi man, where are we going to? Then you will not begin to smile. The Honorable Minister said it when he came for the convocation lecture. So bear it in mind that I assure you, you will miss your road in Abuja. Now, under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, these initiatives have been infused with renewed urgency, expanded in scope, and more importantly, resituated within a coherent and forward-looking developmental architecture. What might once have existed as fragmented or standalone efforts are now being drawn into a more integrated national vision, one that understands infrastructure not as scattered projects, but as a strategic system of interconnected investment designed to stimulate economic productivity, deepen national integration, and widen the horizons of social inclusion. At the heart of this renewed momentum is leadership disposition marked by decisiveness and a willingness to confront long-term structural constraints. On assumption of office, President Tinubu took the bold step of removing the fuel subsidy, an action not only as necessary, but repeatedly defied. While the immediate consequences have been complex and in some cases painful, the policy has expanded fiscal space for some national governments and redirected national resources towards critical sectors, including infrastructure. It's a reminder that transformative leadership often requires the courage to choose long-term stability over short-term comfort. Previous governments have acknowledged That's the canker worm. That's the cancer. It's in this country. And that cancer is the subsidy. You have acknowledged, you know that is a problem. Yet, you have no courage to take a decision. Yet, decision taking may be painful. But as a leader, what makes you is to have that courage, to be able to take decisions. That decisions that in the short time may be painful, but at the long run will be very helpful. Today, nobody talks, no state talks about going to banks to borrow money. Banks are now looking for states. Before, when we were in government, we go to banks, kneel down for them. Please, give me so amount of money. Start collecting so money from our IGR every month. Sometimes we'll go, the manager will follow through the back door and run away. A whole governor will be waiting in the office of the manager. Today, because of the removal of oil subsidy, subnational states are now getting more funds. No state is talking about borrowing again. Have you had any state crying of borrowing? No. No state is talking about zero allocation. No local government is talking about zero allocation. It is because of the courage of a leadership to take a decision everybody has run away from. Nobody wants to talk about it. If I talk about oil subsidy, the cabal will come after me. But the day he was sworn in office, he said, yes, I know that the cabal, I know there are people who are benefiting, but as the president, having taken oath to serve this country, I have the courage, I have the political will to take this decision. That day, 29th of May, 2023, Mr. President said, bye-bye to oil subsidy. You don't want to clap.